This is historian Stephen Jufusa. I'm here back in our old neighborhood in West Philadelphia, and I'm starting work on the trolley car book, The Age of Traction. And here we are in one of the premier streetcar neighborhoods developed between 1890 and 1910. And it is actually pretty amazing, considering the issue about urban housing, how much housing was built in Philadelphia during the Gilded Age between 1890 and 1910. It all went up very quickly, and that's how the city really spread out to its current modern footprint. And it's an interesting contrast to today, where housing is very hard to build in these urban areas. And it was a time of very little regulation when it came to houses being built. But to think about it, the houses that were built during this time, they lacked a lot of things that we take for granted today, such as multiple bathrooms. A lot of these homes only had one, maybe two bathrooms. As Robert A.M. Stern once joked, there's been a constitutional amendment after the 1960s that every child should have his or her own bathroom. But these homes that were constructed during this time, they were built out of solid material. They were built out of brick and timber. Were not built out of flimsy material. And just the sheer scale of it, these row houses were built very fast, according to a few architectural models, most notably by E.A. Wilson in Philadelphia, whose designs were used for thousands of these homes. And these homes catered to the working and middle class, a type of housing that is today in short supply in eastern cities. So something to consider. Why was housing so easy to build 120 years ago in these big cities versus today? And these homes were huge steps up from the crammed conditions in the old part of Philadelphia in the river wards. And these were aspirational. So what can we learn about how houses were built back then versus housing today? That's one of the things I'm trying to look for in my new book, The Age of Traction. And behind me are the trolley tracks along Baltimore Avenue. And these are one of the key trolley lines that led from the center city and river wards area, commercial areas, to these suburban districts. This is historian Stephen Jufusa. Thank you for listening.